Fisk
Soldier!
Fisk
Soldier!
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Alright, listen, Giants fans, and listen good. Alright, listen good. This is exactly why we need Odell Beckham Jr. We need a number one receiver. Alright, before I get to the injuries, I need to explain to y'all. This is why you need a number one receiver. You can't prosper without a number one receiver. Understand something. Derrick Henry, when he was running for all those yards, had A.J. Brown out there. Then he had Julio. He had weapons on the perimeter to help him run for those yards. You need a receiver to take the pressure off of the run game. You just do, okay? When you look at Jonathan Taylor, he had T.Y. Hilton, Michael Pittman out there. He had people out there to help him. Dalvin Cook, he has Justin Jefferson. Alvin Kamara, you got Michael Thomas. Even in San Francisco, Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk are studs. Don't let Jimmy Garoppolo being a bum distract you from the fact that nobody's going to load the box on San Francisco because they got them stud wide receivers out there. When you have no wide receivers, you're going to have a team like Detroit who's going to sell out to stop the run, play man coverage. Detroit didn't play zone coverage to the fourth quarter. They lined up in man coverage and dared those sorry Giant wide receivers to beat them. And the Giants wide receivers couldn't do it. I had '08 playoff flashbacks this whole game. This whole game reminded me of Bradshaw and Jacobs getting slaughtered by the Eagles in the '08 playoffs, and Hickson and Steve Smith and whatever other bums the Giants had at that time, the corpse of Amani Toomer, they couldn't get open. That's what this Giants team reminds me of. And that's why I ripped Joe Shane for not getting a receiver at the deadline. I'm cool with trading Tony because he obviously didn't want to play for us. But you have to replace Tony with a competent receiver. You can't go into these games saying, yo, we're going to get a ball to Saquon Barkley 35 times. That works against the Houston Texans because they're the Houston Texans. They're going to get the first round. They're going to get the first pick in the draft for a reason. Okay? Like, let's call it what it is. When you play against competent teams that are trying to win, they're going to sell out to stop Saquon. They're going to man up across the board and dare these receivers to get open. And they can't do it. You need an Odell Beckham. You need somebody that the defense has to account for other than Saquon Barkley. I mean, it was so bad. Okay, check this out, Giants fans. They sold out to stop the run so bad on Saquon, they let Daniel Jones do whatever the hell he wanted to do. Daniel Jones had so many free rushing lanes because they were determined to stop Saquon. They were biting on that zone read the whole game. That RPO crap that Daniel Jones was running, they didn't care if Daniel Jones cut the corner. They didn't care if Daniel Jones cut the ball because they were smacking Saquon in the backfield. I don't know who that defensive tackle was for the Lions, but give him a medal. Give him a badge of honor because he completely destroyed. He got two players benched. The defensive tackle on the Detroit Lions, whatever his name is, he got two players benched. He got Feliciano benched, and he got freaking Shane Lemieux sorry self benched. Giants fans out here talk about Shane Lemieux like he Chris Sneak or something like that. Like, come on, bro. Like, this dude wasn't good when he played his rookie season. What he couldn't pass block his rookie season. Shane Lemieux couldn't pass block his rookie season. So when he comes into the game, and what was like the first pass play of the game, he got Daniel Jones blown up. I mean, come on, man. Enough. And Matt Pert, you stink. Matt Pert sucks. Okay, this dude Matt Pert coming to the game, we got false starts all over the freaking place. He stinks. Okay, Evan Neal, please come back. Adoree Jackson gets injured on punt return. Here's what bothers me about punt return. And I get so annoyed when people talk about special teams like they're important. Special teams are irrelevant. They're irrelevant. You got Graham Gano. That's all you need. You need a field goal kicker. Give me a field goal kicker and a couple people that could tackle, and we good. You could put any fourth, fifth, sixth string receiver. You could put him in punt return and tell him to fair catch the ball. If he can't catch a punt, cut him. I don't understand why it's so imperative that you need people. Oh, he's a special teams guy. He can juke people on kick returns, but he can't do it in a game. It's dumb to me. Punt returners are stupid. It's a fallacy. You can get any receiver or running back that can catch the ball to fair catch the punt. How often do you see a punt return? I get so annoyed with people saying, but you got to put somebody back there that can return. How often do you see a punt return? Devin Hester's going to the Hall of Fame. He had like 10 punt returns his whole career. Dude played like 12 years, had 10 punt returns. I mean, stop the cat, bro. How many punt returns did Deion Sanders have? How many punt returns did Primetime have? Primetime played 15 years, probably had like 7, 8 punt returns max. Like, what are we talking about? And these are the GOATs. Well, what else is on my a list of annoyances that just got on my the referees? Okay, the Giants were 7-2 coming into this game. The New York Football Giants are 7-2. You would have thought we were the 3-16 because they threw the flag. Daniel Jones, and this is what kills me, right? So the Giants are marching down the field. We was about to go up 2 possessions, and Daniel Jones had this mean pump fake scramble out the pocket. He hit somebody on a crosser. Might have been Wandale. I don't know. Darius Slay, one of them. Daniel Jones has this beautiful play. And then they called, no, it was a crossing route. Yeah. It was a pick route. So they called offensive pass interference on this pick route. Like, what are you doing? That's not a pick route. They called holding on this big Wandale Robinson catch. It was like the referees in the first half were just destroying the Giants. We had Jose Ximenez, and this led to Detroit points as well. It was like a third down play. Ximenez smacked the quarterback, and they called roughing the passer because he grazed his face mask. Like, enough, man. The referees showed us no love. I watched wide receivers get held all game long. They didn't call it. It's just like, enough is enough, man. Just like, stop the cat, bro. They didn't want the Giants to win. The NFL is against us. The NFL is against us. They did not want the Giants to be in position to get that top seed. You know why? Because we can't score. The NFL knows the Giants are bad for business. They don't want this filth offense in too many primetime games. The last thing the NFL wanted is for the Giants to take the number 1 seed, and then they'd have to flex us in the primetime spots, or they'd have to have us on a standalone bye game in the playoffs. They want the Giants to be the first game of Wild Card Weekend, and they want us to go home. The refs was out to get us today. And speaking of people who's supposed to be out to get people, this guy Kayvon Thibodeaux, he's starting to. I'm not gonna rip him. I'm gonna give him a chance on Thanksgiving. If he's non-existent on Thanksgiving, I will shred him into pieces because he's getting on my nerves. Kayvon Thibodeaux is nowhere to be found. Enough is enough. I've been patient enough with Kayvon. He's got to do something. He's got to make an impact. I don't want to hear, oh, Kayvon's being held. I'm pretty sure TJ Watt gets held every play. I'm sure Matthew Judon gets held every play. I'm sure Micah Parsons gets held every play. I don't want to hear that, bro. Nah, Kayvon, make a play, man. I see Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams out there doing the thing. I need Kayvon to make a play, bro. Especially now that we're going to have randoms in the secondary because of Adoree Jackson and Fabian Monroe got hurt. Fabian Ribs hurt. Adoree Jackson got the MCL sprain. I'm going to need Kayvon Thibodeaux to step his game up because we ain't got no corners. Xavier McKinney want to go on ATV trips. We ain't got no safety. We're a freaking infirmary out there, okay? We the ICU right now. And poor Daniel Jones out there throwing the Randalls. Wandale was the only thing we had going for us, and he got hurt. Wandale coming out party gets ruined with a knee injury. I mean, my goodness. We couldn't catch a break this game. Grant Gano, the best kicker in field goal in NFL, can't hit PATs. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. I can't. I'm uploading this video. I'm going to get some good food. And I'm gonna forget it ever happened. Well, no, I'm not, because I'm going live on General Fist. My other channel, I will be live. So if y'all want to hear me rant about this Giants loss, you can pull up at 7 o'clock on my other channel while I do my NFL recap. Me and RJ, I'm showing them event. But anyway, that's it. That's all. I'm done talking. I'm done. I'm done. I could continue, but I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of complaining because I could trust me. There's things I didn't get to. There's plenty of things I didn't get to, like Saquon Barkley not doing anything. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.